my wonderful, beautiful friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm sorry if it's been some time since I've posted a video. I had some big energies that I was working through, and so I needed to take that time. But I'm here now, and I'm ready to do this. I hope you are too. Before I go on, let me introduce myself. My name is V Valera, and I'm the author of Readers. You can find info on my novel by clicking the triangle below. If you're on YouTube, the box will expand and you'll find links to my Amazon where you can order a print copy, or you can click on the other Amazon link and download the book immediately to your device. I was going to say laptop. I don't know if anyone reads from their laptop nowadays. So I'm back. We're going to do this. Today's reading is going to be on the world energy and possibly another topic, but we'll start from there. And so let's begin. On your deck is my new beloved green Aventurine crystal. I did a video on this, I believe. It was on my Instagram. I really, really love this crystal, and I love where I purchased it from. Divine Sound 422 on Instagram. This Aventurine has been so wonderful to have. I mean, this is for healing. What it does is it helps heal parts inside you. It helps heal, and I hope I'm saying this right. It helps heal, and when you do the healing, as you go on further and further, it opens you up inside, and it allows abundance to flow through, or really any positive energy. But it's been a really magical crystal for me. I love it very much. So I put that on your deck, and I wish you a lot of healing, positivity, and abundance. All right, so I have shuffled the deck extensively off camera, prepared off camera, and now I'm shuffling on camera. I like to do this, especially for those who are new to tarot, those who just happen to stumble upon my channel. All right. And now we're going to, and I also prayed and meditated on the cards already. And so now we're going to ask the spirits for any messages they have for us regarding the world energy. Any messages they'd like us to understand regarding the world energy. Here we go. That was fast. Okay, 8 more. So if you're new to my channel, just so you know, I like to shuffle with my eyes closed. It just ensures a lot of randomness. So if you see like my hands moving or anything like that, if you think it's favoring a card or anything, I wouldn't know. My eyes are closed. It also helps me keep connected to spirits. Any messages the spirits would like us to understand regarding the world energy. Need a shuffle here. It's also a fitting day that we do a reading because a lot of heaviness, I feel, has been due to the Mercury retrograde in Cancer. I can't tell you off the top of my head right now when it began, but it ended July 12th. I can feel it too. Everything feels lighter. So, yay! So if you've been having difficulty in the past couple weeks or so, some heaviness, high emotions, emotionality, that has a lot to do with Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Okay, that was a chunk. I am just doing this. All right. Let's see how this is looking for you guys. I redid the camera setup. I put it higher, so I'm hoping that you guys can see more. Looks like it. Okay, good. Alrighty. Just want to make sure we're focused here and the lighting's good before we start. Okay, let's see what the first card is. First card is Princess of Wands. Ace of Swords. And the Hangman, the sacrifice card, the goddess Kuan Yin. You have the Ace of Pentacles, Prince of Swords, Five of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands. And then, as you know, sometimes I have these side conversations. We have the Four of Wands. Let me move this strand here. Four of Wands. The Tradition card, Juno, and the Prince of Pentacles. This is the Hierophant in the Rider-Waite deck. All right, let's go through it. Let me see what I can hear. Wow, okay. All right. This first card is the Princess of Wands. If you look back in my past couple videos, the last video I did was a very significant video, and the title was The Goddess is Coming. This is the card for the goddess. She seems to like this card, or it may seem like her, like look like her, or something about this card, but she likes it. So the first card, so the question was, what are the messages the spirits would like us to understand in terms of the world energy? And this card, the very first card, is the goddess, the Princess of Wands, but this is representing the goddess. And when I say the goddess, I mean the goddess. Essentially, the universe is actually a feminine energy, and the universe, there's different aspects of her, different ways, and the goddess, essentially Goddess Sophia, is the embodiment and aspect of the universe. So this is the Goddess Sophia. Now this line is usually recent past, recent present, and then the future line. So the last message in the Goddess is Coming video was that the goddess is coming. And she is still, I'm hearing she's still scheduled on arrival. So we have the goddess, and this is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords means truth. Swords can be thoughts, but they can also represent the truth. And then ace is always a beginning, a new beginning. So the goddess is coming with the truth. You're going to learn new truths, and she's coming. This is the goddess Kuan Yin, but they're showing me this card not in the sense that it's the goddess Kuan Yin participating so much as you see these clouds here, how she's floating down. This card is meant to show me how the goddess is arriving. She's going to be floating down somehow. She's going to be on some type of, and this is the phrase, air carriage. So they just keep showing me her floating down, just very ethereally. Sorry, tongue-tied. All right, so the goddess is still coming. We have the second line now, the recent present. Ace of Pentacles typically means prosperity or the beginning of prosperity. Prince of Swords is new ideas, new communications. And then the Five of Cups is the spilt milk card. So let me hear what they're saying. All right. So we're talking about the world energies. This is the Ace of Pentacles. I just said that it typically means prosperity, but what the spirits are saying is, you see how giant this pentacle is? Pentacles are typically representing protection. In my deck, they represent coin. Pentacles, coin. The world right now is still focused on the coin, still focused on greed, still focused on the coin. They're refusing to transform. And I say that because they're showing me this, there's a little dragonfly. I kept wanting to say butterfly. Dragonfly, and that is a symbol of transformation. And the Prince of Wands, like I said, typically means new ideas, communications, but it can also represent a student. So what I'm hearing is like the world is still focused on the greed, on the coin. They're refusing to submit and become a student and learn truths. And the world is also, they're going through things, but this card is the card of spilt milk, meaning it's Five of Cups. She has 3 cups here, the lady, and 2 cups here. So she has 5 cups altogether. These spilled. It has whatever she valued and treasured in there. And then cups are emotions. So things that are loved and treasured, because that is tied to emotions. So these are ruined, the spirits are saying. So this is the world. This is us, the world. Things are ruined in many aspects, many parts of the reality. It's ruined. It's toppled. But they're saying that's okay. The thing is that as a society as a whole, as the world, we are not focusing on what we do have. And the spirits are saying we do still have the earth itself. We do still have, now 2 of Cups is union, and the spirits are telling me we still have our divinity, we still have the divine, we still have our connection to the universe, to the world, and our connection to the earth. We still have those things. And then 2, we still have each other, but we're not seeing that. This woman, the expression on her face is that she's really bummed out that these are ruined, and she turns her back on them in denial and not accepting, and she's still not even looking at these. So it's like right now we're in the midst of still being greedy, not submitting to learning, and we are not focusing on what we have, and see how she's looking. She's not even looking at them, but see how she has them. She has the opportunity to still take care of what she has, but she's not. She's just more focused and bummed about that. And what the spirits are talking about that as well is like right now there's a lot of people, and rightly so, but there's a lot of people railing. There's a lot of people just really upset, and they have every right to be upset, but there's only so long that we can keep being upset before we do something and take care of the cups that we have now, take care of our connections. We still have not, as a whole, connected to the divine. We're still functioning in survival mode and not in transcendence. Meaning, when we focus on survival mode, which, is understandably so, but that is, what is survival? That's food, water, shelter, basic emotions. We still focus on that. We're not, this is an incredible time. We're not like backing up and looking at the whole picture and seeing that it's an opportunity to really grow, to transcend what's happening. And the spirits want people to know is that, and people do this individually, but if we could do it as a whole in society, it would be so much better. And this is the best time in all of humanity to do so because the world is shut down. If people actually focus on transcending, all the needs that we are seeking in the survival mode will actually be provided. That's the secret. That is the secret of what the spiritual world is trying to tell us. The abundance is directly tied to transcendence, but we give into the lower basic human instincts of survival. We become and stay animals. And I don't want to insult the animals, but basically they're saying we become simple-minded, just thinking about, they're showing me clothing. Let's take that as a quick example. How much more clothing do you need, right? You have X amount of pants, a lot of people around the world don't have as many pants as a lot of the Western world does. I'll just say that. But if you have pants, do you need more pants? That's what they're talking about in greed. Greed is also, the spirits are talking about, they're commenting about exploiting the land too. We're so greedy with the land. So greedy. When the land gives us everything that we need. Okay, and they're saying it's tied to the few. This failure in society and the greed of it, it's tied to the few. So they're talking about the 1%ers. There are the few around the world who actually financially hold a lot of the money around the world. The spirits are saying their inner vices are really, truly destroying the world. These people, they may have a lot of money, but they don't have the spiritual, the spirits are saying tenacity and fortitude to become spiritually correct and do what they're supposed to and wield that power wisely, which is and has angered the spirits for a while now. So why am I bringing this up? Because the spirits want to talk about it, and they're saying that the power is in our hands, the everyday people. It's in our hands. The spirits are also taking me back to that biblical scene in the Bible where Jesus goes to the wedding and the people are, celebrating. The hosts of the wedding, they tell Jesus, come closer to the front where it's, and I'm all paraphrasing, okay. Come closer to the front where, you can see and, be in the, right in the midst of the ceremony or whatever. And Jesus was like, it's okay. I will stay in the back. I'm totally fine. And his message was, the back will move to the front and the front will move to the back. The meek shall inherit the earth is basically what the spirits want to convey. So let's move forward to the future line. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Sorry, I was starting to hear something. Okay, let's see what they're saying. Okay, basically I'm getting this message that we still have a chance. And as far as humanity goes, we still have a chance to do better. This is the Wheel of Fortune. I was thinking of another card that would symbolize it better, the Chariot card, which has the wheels turning, but it's still a wheel. So we can still move forward and try to regain prosperity, but not in the way that we think was prosperous. We still have that chance. Ace of Wands is passion. It's also inspiration. There's been a fire lit in the world. It's amongst a group. It's amongst a certain group. Their passion has been ignited. I really feel like it's women. I just keep seeing Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern. It's women like her. And this is a Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands typically means separation in my deck, but it can also mean feeling embattled. But this is not what they're saying today. See how there's a woman on the card, and there's 9 wands. And the spirits are showing me now. Wands are action. The spirits are showing me that it's not being separated or feeling tired. These 9 wands represent women around the world who are going to change things. Now, I know of an article that shows 7 already changing the world, but I guess there's going to be 2 more. And do you see, the spirits are just showing me, do you see this line right here? The beginning and the end. Not the end of all time, but the beginning, the goddess, Sophia, and 9 women who are going to help her. Very interesting. Very interesting and exciting. All right, let's go to the side conversation. So we have the Four of Wands, the Hierophant card, and the Prince of Pentacles card. Four of Wands typically means marriage, commitment, stability, or new home. And then the Hierophant card is typically someone that has some abilities, some psychic abilities. It's like someone you go to. This card, they're telling me it's like someone you go to for help that has abilities, psychic abilities to help. Sorry, I'm trying to hear what they're saying. Okay. So okay. They're like, no, that's not the... All right. So the message here is that there is a chance for us to obtain stability. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to hear these messages. It's like, if you're feeling lost in the world and don't understand what's happening and you're just trying to navigate, you can find stability in the messages that you hear here, actually. There's opportunity to... trying to hear this. There's opportunity for guidance here. I guess that's going to resonate for someone watching. It's like, they're telling me it's like a message that just needed to be dropped off. It's kind of the feeling that I get. It's not really so connected to this so much as it's like I said, a side conversation. So someone is watching and they're trying to make sense of the world. They're trying to get stable emotionally and through their actions. And they're going to higher knowledge to find it. And the spirits are saying you have the opportunity to do so here. Okay, so that's a message for someone. All right. Let us see what else they have to say. Let's ask more about the goddess Sophia, shall we? Whoop. They may not want us to know. They may just be like, it's not for you to know yet. Okay. That one was backwards in the pile. Let's see. Whoa. Two of Pentacles. The Strength card, the Goddess Oya, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. So this message is for the 144,000. Okay, that come to watch. This is you guys, the Two of Pentacles, which is my card for the twin flames. So they're saying, hello, stand to attention. And the message the spirits have for the 144 is courage. Have courage. The Goddess Oya, in my deck, it's strength, but the key word is also courage. But of course, please, if you need strength or courage, call upon the Goddess Oya. The Goddess Oya is a very, very, very powerful goddess, African goddess. And she's like, I've been told, like the African version of Kali. So if you know who the goddess Kali is, you'll understand just how strong the goddess Oya is. But she is very strong, very fierce, but she's offering you courage and strength to get through your task. The message here, we have a Queen of Wands. We have the Princess of Wands and the Queen of Wands. This isn't the goddess, but they're showing me, from princess to queen, they're showing me progression. So 144s, they're saying in your time as you are growing, you will need, at certain points, courage and strength to become the queens that you are, and kings. So if there's someone needing it, this message is for you. And frankly, if the Goddess Oya is offering anything, I would surely take it. So thank you, Goddess Oya. All right, let's see what else, okay, yeah, they want to talk right now. Let's do the Black Moon astrology cards because Mercury retrograde just ended. Let's see what they have to say. And then I'm going to upload this, and then I'm going to try to hop on to Instagram more and do some live readings. So maybe follow me on Instagram. It's readers.novels. Maybe you can set your post notifications on and you'll see when I'm on. All right, let's see what messages they have for us regarding the world energies post Mercury retrograde in Cancer. So what messages? Whoa, they have a lot of things to say. Okay. What messages they have for us in conjunction with this reading? This card, this deck is like totally jumpy right now. Okay. That's a chunk. I gotta reshuffle. This one wants to just jump out. I think it's feeling freer. What with retrograde ending. All right, here we go. Let's see what they have to say. Let's try it again. Your spirits, please let us know any message you'd like us to understand in conjunction with this reading in regards to the world energy. Okay, we have one card. Taurus, I have. Yay, Taurus. All right, let's see what they have to say. When this card comes up in a reading, money issues will have bearing on the matter, whether obvious or not so obvious. Bank accounts, counting change, accumulating funds, any matter to do with finances will come into play. It is a fortunate time to ask for a loan, a raise in pay, or to buy into stocks. It is also a good time to become involved in accounting matters dealing with numbers and currency. Okay. All right, I know what they're talking about. It's, they're asking you at this time to be careful with your money. Careful. I know it said opposite. Like, it is a fortunate time to ask for a loan, a raise in pay, or to buy into stocks. This one jumps out at me. It is a fortunate time to ask for a loan. So there may be those who are watching out there that this is on your mind. So it is a fortunate time to ask for a loan, a raise in pay, or to buy into stocks. I don't feel that. But time to ask for a loan or raise in pay, that jumps out at me. And also a good time to become involved in accounting matters or dealing with numbers and currency. So the message is for you to check on your money. Taurus are earth signs, is part of the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And the earth signs are very materially oriented, not greedy, but materially oriented. They watch their coin. Coin is very important to them. Coin means freedom. It's not for greed. It allows them to do the things that they like to do. So as this card has come up, they're saying, and because, the entire question is what is going on, or what is the message for us in terms of the world energy? Check on your money. Be careful with your money, the spirits are saying. Yeah, and they're saying, only buy what you need. Food, maybe clothing. I don't know, clothing is coming up a couple times. Just clothing that you need. But definitely be careful with your money. Be aware of your money. All right, let's see. I want to do another oracle deck. Let's do the Sacred Rebels. Okay, sorry I'm not shuffling on the table, but I don't want to blow all these cards away in the shuffle. All right, here we go. Let's see what messages they have for us regarding world energies in conjunction with this reading. Whoa. Okay, those didn't fall. Let's see what messages they have for all the, I think since retrograde is ending, everybody's just full of messages. Okay, all right. It's this one. The others didn't fall, but that one did, so I'm going to take that one. And let's see what they have to say. Conscious connections. Interesting. That looks like a pretty card. All right. Let's see what the message is for that. All right. This oracle asks you to remain open to healing connections and to allow people to be close to you. Trust in the process that draws people in and out of your life. Resist nothing and seek wisdom in all. Okay. So what I'm hearing is it's very much tied with the world energy right now. Remember I was talking earlier about Five of Cups, Two of Cups, needing each other, connection to the divine, connection to divinity. They're also talking about in this time where the world is upside down and it feels like nothing makes sense, reach out to one another. And the spirits are saying, love one another. Just love one another. That's what's going to get us out of this whole mess. See, this is all the spirits talking. We've forgotten how to love one another. We've forgotten to love one another. We've become separated. We're not connected anymore. We are individuals, but that's not our true nature. We are divine beings, and we all come from the one, the source, the consciousness, God. Mother, Father, God. We all come from there. We are one. So the fact that we behave and act in these, trying to hear what they say, in these human bodies so separate and not connected to each other is really unnatural, and that's what's bringing the world down. Because when we're connected, we understand each other, we care about each other, we love one another. So they're saying, these are the words: be brave enough to extend your hand, reach out and connect with people. Those are their exact words. That's very beautiful, actually. I've been doing that too, which is interesting. I got added to this group, and I didn't expect to, and I'm pretty excited. I think I'm gonna meet new people, and it's gonna be awesome for my life, so I'm excited. All right, now since we're doing the world energies, which is a big energy, let us consult the White Light Oracle. And if you're new to my channel, just know that over time I try to accumulate very strong decks in order to be of service to you all. This is a very strong deck, and one of my favorite decks. Okay. All right, let's see what the White Light Oracle has to say. Dear spirits, please let us know what messages you have. Wow, okay. That was fast. We have Dakini of Infinite Light. Isn't that a beautiful deck? I love this deck. All right, let's see what the message is. Seek and you shall find. Find the teachers and teachings which feel pure to your heart. But remember, it is the inner truth of you that will ultimately set you free. Do not give your power away, but do trust in a greater guiding wisdom at work in all aspects of your life. Ask for help from enlightened spiritual beings in any matter of concern, and help shall be granted. Believe all problems can be resolved, and a more graceful life experience is opening up for you now. Whoa, chills. Okay, and the spirits are telling me, like, this is what they were talking about. The Hierophant, higher wisdom. So, yes, it's just like the side conversation was saying. If you are seeking to gain more stability in your life, for you, in your own actions, you personally, individually, this is a great time, well, wise time, ideal time, opportunity to seek higher wisdom. And higher wisdom means what it means to you. It could be someone like me. It could be a priest, a pastor, a monk, could even be a guidance counselor at school. But you'll know, and it's different for each person. So don't worry about that. It doesn't have to be an intuitive or event or anything of that kind. Okay, well, you know what? Let's end this reading with a beautiful card from Archangel Michael. If there were a fan club, I'd probably be president. I love Archangel Michael very much. He always protects me on my journeys, and he's always there for me. So I'd like to spread his message so that he can be there for you as well. All right, here we go. There we go. Ooh. Okay, I can feel the energy. Maitreya, wisdom of the ages. Oh, interesting card. Okay, I don't think that's ever come up in any of our readings. You have been on this earth many times before, and you shall return many times to come. From each lifetime, you keep the most precious experiences, the ones that have made you the beautiful soul you are. You have witnessed humanity's unfolding and have experienced all there is. Your mother in this life may have been your daughter in another. You may one day be your child's child. You have experienced poverty and wealth, happiness and sadness, sickness, health, and yet through it all, you have essentially stayed the same. Life is an endless cycle, and you are your soul's endless enfoldment. Millions of Earth years have passed, and many more millions will come. What will the future be like? What shall it bring? Perhaps we will all see things from a different perspective. Perhaps we can start now. Friends and enemies, black or white, of one faith or no faith, is not everyone and everything worth loving? Are we not all, in essence, part of the same family? My soul is a sacred space through which I create endless abundance. My thoughts and ideas are not restricted by time or space. Okay. That was a very, very beautiful message. Thank you, Archangel Michael. So what he's talking about is the kind of like the theme going on in this entire reading. The connections. connection to the divine, connection to the divinity within each other, connecting to each other, with one another. He's stressing the importance of that. And if you don't know the importance, go ahead and play back the video and listen to the description. But if you don't know the importance of these genuine, authentic connections and the love that can reciprocate or travel between each other, if you don't understand that his message is that, okay, I'm trying to say the words right. So ultimately the message is be careful in how we treat one another, because we may be unkind to someone in our lives, but we may be connected to them in ways that we can't see right now in our human eyes. They may have been someone significant in a past life, or they may be someone significant in a future life. So basically, the entire message, the message for the entire reading that the spirits want to convey to you is to keep your connections divine. Understand the divinity between your connections between two people. When we understand that, there will be a kindness. It's like a beautiful flower that will start blooming. And it's like a flower of the universe. It's a flower of the cosmos. These are all things they're telling me right now. And they're showing me this like beautiful, sparkly rose that is just starts blooming in the universe. So that's what happens in these connections. And the reason why we're being told this is because if we, just even in just one video, if we connect, if we take care of each connection, or with each connection, take good care of what's happening in it, you'll start healing the world individually, cell by cell, healing the world. Because it's not going to be, the world is too big, and the spirits are taking care of all the, let's just say gunk that's happening with certain people, the 1%ers, I'll just call them. The spirits are taking care of that. But there's not going to be this time on the earth where someone, a human anyway, is going to get on the camera and be like, everyone, now, be nice now. It's not going to happen that way. It's got to be an internal movement inside. It's got to be an internal healing. It's going to be sprouting inward. They just keep showing me like the energy going up through the chakras. And that's how we're going to heal the world. It's going to be individually. They're just very big on the connection topic right now. So be kind to one another, take good care. And Jesus is chiming in now. Or as I know him, Sananda, the evolved Jesus, he's saying, take good care, love others as I have loved you. Whew. Whoa. I will tell you, you can look through all my videos. I have not had the energy of Jesus come in before, so it's a little emotional right now, and I'm very, very grateful and humbled. So that is his message to us. That's their message to all of us. So on that note, we will conclude the reading. I hope this was helpful. Thank you very, very much for choosing to spend your time with me. You have my deepest gratitude and affection. I'm going to probably do another topic this week. The energy is lifted, so I feel like it's going to keep happening again. So please check in, send in the notifications. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and to my people who are already subscribed. I thank you very much for your continued support. So I hope you are safe and well. Please take good care of each other out there, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.